wife of Jeffrey Thaxton of Thaxton Plastic Surgery, and I'm a physician too. I'm a general practitioner. I use medical grade products, and this is why, because two reasons. Well, it's a similar reason, but two different sort of routes to it. Medical grade products deliver product to your skin, into your skin. Your skin is not a flat surface like you might think of it as being. It is a three-dimensional organ, just like any other organ in your body. So if you use medical grade products, which are developed by top tier scientists, doctors, biochemists, they are in a base that actually delivers product, active ingredient, into your skin. If you put something on your skin and it just sits there, it doesn't matter how wonderful it is, it's not worth anything because it's not going into your dermis to produce benefit and do work for you. So the first thing that you're paying for with medical grade products is the science behind the deliverance. You're getting it delivered into where it needs to do work, into the dermis. The second reason is vitamin C, for instance. Vitamin C is a large molecule, and so it's hard to get it into the skin. So some of these medical grade products can break it down in a way or deliver it in a way into the dermis. So you can't expect a large molecule just to get in there. You have to have the science and the technology behind it to make sure that it gets in to do its work, because they do work if you let them. What work do they do? I will say, your skin is made up of collagen, elastin, and mucopolysaccharides like hyaluronic acid. You've probably heard of all those things. The big thing right now is collagen, because in hearing my husband talk over the past decade or so, they as plastic surgeons have gotten really good at regenerating and rejuvenating collagen, which is like the frame. It's like the tough stuff of your skin. It holds it up. It gives it depth. It's like the frame of a house. It's turgid. It's just the structural meat of your skin. So as we age, we get into our 40s and 30s. It starts our collagen production and turnover starts slowing down in our 30s. So imagine being in your 40s and then looking at your 50s and how slow it can get. So in order to aid that, they've gotten very good at helping people like me to turn over the collagen in our skin. So, but I come from a scientific background like he does, and have grown up with him in plastic surgery all these years, and thought I'm gonna share my skincare regimen. This is what I use for whatever it's worth. And don't be afraid, because you see like 12 bottles. I do not use every one of these every day. I usually use probably about 4 a day, and I'll tell you how I do that. I alternate the bulk of these every day. So I use one thing for cleansing, and then my eyes, and then my skin, and then I use sunscreen in the morning. So that's 4 things. But I'm going to talk to you about what I do use and why. Just for your information, you might want to know about skincare, and I can tell you what I use. And again, it's not an endorsement, it's just what I use as a scientist and a physician and the wife of a plastic surgeon. So here goes. I start my skincare regimen at night. I'll also disclaimer that I should do more, really, but I should probably wash my face twice a day. Like when I get up in the morning, I should do another routine, but I hit the ground going in the morning. I hit the ground running every day like most people do. I don't travel at a fast pace every day, but I'm always doing something. So I don't take the time in the morning to do another cleansing and product other than sunscreen. But my regimen is primarily at night, and every night, this is just in my bath, I wash my face, I cleanse my face with a high quality cleanser. These two are both exfoliators. I like a gentle foaming cleanser too, which I'm actually out of right now, so I couldn't show you because I don't have the product available to show. But I also almost forgot, when I do my nighttime routine, I do my cleansing. The periorbital skin is different from your skin elsewhere on your face. The periorbital skin is very delicate, and so I use special product around my eyes. So when I get out of my bath, before I use these on my face proper, I pick one of these guys. This one, I don't think we carry it anymore, but it's just a little jar form. This is a hyaluronic acid ingredient. It's hydroform. I think it's hyaluronic acid, and so I just take a little tad bit of this every night and apply it around my eyes to treat that area, because it's very delicate skin, and I don't want to use a harsh 1% retinol on my periorbital area. After cleansing, I pick up a product. I just blindly every day will pick one up, and they rotate. You know, like every 1 or 2 weeks, I use one of these at night. Not all of them every night, and I should use more, because you can layer products, but like I say, I simplify and do a little bit, which is better than doing nothing. And I use good products, so that helps. This one is Invisa Peel. It is a glycolic acid peel. It is very aggressive on collagen turnover. So if I wear this the next morning, sometimes I will be peeling, obviously, and I remember one day I went into work, and my friend and colleague, Dr. Short, told me, "Will you quit using that stuff on your face, Rebecca?" He said, your skin's starting to look like a baby. And of course I was like thrilled, because that's what I wanted, is to look like I was getting fresh new skin under the peeling. And if you can stand just, you know, a day or two of the peeling, you get the rewards underneath. So, and I can do that. I don't always have to be not peeling. Here's another product. This is a retinol. It's a very strong retinol. I've worked up to 1%. You can start slower. This is prescription, so you would need to visit your local friendly plastic surgeon or medical professional to get a prescription for this. But retinol is a vitamin A derivative, and it's very good, a very good antioxidant. Both of these are very good. Both of these active ingredients are very good antioxidants, which we need in our skin, because we are pervasively just hit all the time with free radical damage to our skin, starting with the sun. You know, that causes free radical damage. Environment, smoking, chemicals. I think I've heard that you can get some from makeup, which is one of the reasons why I'm careful with makeup. I wouldn't sleep in makeup, and I've heard you can get some free radical damage from sleeping in makeup. I'm not sure of that, but I wouldn't want to risk it. So I'm sure to cleanse my skin every night, and I also use these antioxidant products. This is a daily defense moisturizer, so it's like a treat. Now, when I use this, it feels great, and my skin does look well hydrated. My husband does say when you use a moisturizer in the middle of your skincare routine, it can dilute what you're doing and kind of slow down the process. So just keep that in mind. If you have an event to attend and you want to really turn that skin over and have fresh, peachy or creamier skin by 10 days from now, you might want to hold back on so much moisturizer until the day of the event, because I love it and it does feel great. But I focus my hydration, which is another part of aging. The free radical damage is one part of aging, the sun, the environment, the smoke, and another part of aging is dehydration of every cell in our body, our bones, our connective tissue, our skin. When we start to lose water as we age, that's part of what makes aging changes. So in the skin, you're going to get thinner, less buoyant, saggier, wrinklier skin from dehydration. I focus my hydration on drinking water and staying hydrated, because if I take care of my collagen, my skin will be able to hold up the water when I drink it, and so I'm going to be hydrated from that. So that's my usual take. That's why I don't use a moisturizer every day. I love it, it's a treat, but I don't use it every day. I just try to stay hydrated. Again, this is just what I do. Okay, this next product is something new that I've just started using probably in the past 6 months, and it's actually a new technology. I have also heard through the decades of plastic surgery that I've been through with husband is that as plastic surgeons, they are very good at now addressing collagen turnover. And again, that's that really tough, thick, structural, turgid cell in your skin that gives it its frame. But he said before, we're not as good yet at rejuvenating elastin, which obviously is going to give you more buoyancy. The hyaluronic acid in your skin and the elastin are more accounting for your buoyancy, and you know, that's another good thing. So they're starting to address that, and one of the ways, and I saw this and read about this product in the aesthetic journal, and again, you know, I trust these aesthetic plastic surgeons to do the finest research on these and all products and all procedures that they do. They have my complete total trust and faith. So when I buy products that have been researched and developed by them, I know that it's going to do what they say it's going to do. So these two new products of mine contain estrogen, which when taken by mouth has risks, as you might or might not know, but when you put it directly on your skin, that eliminates the systemic effect because it becomes inactive before it's absorbed at all. So you can have estrogen effects on your skin without the actual systemic estrogen effect. So what they have been finding, and this is again a new thing, that estrogen actually addresses elasticity. Elastin, it can actually help with your skin's elastin. So I started using this. I'm so lucky because I get a lot of samples of various things. Some of these are even samples, extras, leftovers. I'm very lucky in that. But so I got some samples of this and tried it, and I'm not kidding you, in the first few days I noticed a big difference in my skin. And I went into the plastic surgery office for an event they were having for Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day during October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and three staff members said that my skin looked great, and they said, your makeup looks so good. And I thought, you know, I really don't wear a lot of makeup, and I definitely haven't done anything different, so I thought it must be this. It must be this. And I did. Like I say, I felt like I noticed a big difference in just the quality, the buoyancy of my skin. I seem to have more sebaceous skin when I used it. I don't use it every day. Once every 9 days each. It rotates. This is a serum, which means water-based, more flimsy, liquidy feeling. This is a night cream, which feels good when slathered on, but I try not to use too much of any of them because I have sensitive skin, so I use them sparingly because sometimes products make me break out if I get overly enthusiastic, but if I use them sparingly, it seems to sensitize me to it, and I can use something every day. Another reason why I dice it up so much is because I feel like with your skin, like other body systems, like your musculoskeletal system, when you exercise, there is you know, a theory that if you focus on different muscle groups every day, your body doesn't adapt to it. If you perform the same exercise on the same muscle group every day, your body's going to adapt, and it's not going to get the same effect. So if you dice it up and do different muscle groups, different exercises, you're going to find more of an effect. So it's the same for me in my mind. Again, this is my own theory, that when I dice it up with my skincare, you know, my skin doesn't adapt, and it's always turning over, it's always rejuvenating, it's always reacting, and that's what I want it to be doing, is reacting and turning over and rejuvenating in a good way. So that's another reason why I like to use different products, and I don't stick with 1, 2, 3 every single day. I just use different stuff for my skin. This is a non-retinol skin brightener, hydroquinone. You probably heard of it. It used to be very popular, and of late, collagen induction is a little more popular. But hydroquinone is a great superficial skin brightener. It gives you a little bit of that iridescence that you love to see on your skin. So I do like to use this at least once a week, once every week, once every 9 or 10 days, and hopefully get a little bit of that shiny quality, dewiness to my skin. This is another vitamin A micro emulsion. It's along the vitamin A line. You're treating your skin, treating your collagen, creating some cell turnover. It can create some flaking too. So just be careful of that if you have to be aware of that. This is epidermal repair cream. It's very strong moisturizer. It is like, it feels great, but again, I don't use it that much because I focus my hydration on kind of internal, on hydrating. So I don't use it as much as I probably would like to. This is actually something that they use after they do peels in the office for repair after peels. So it's very potent and lovely, lovely, lovely product. It does good work on hydrating your skin. This is one I used to use more in my 30s, long ago in my 30s. Now I don't use it. I don't have a need for it as much. I'm not sure if it's because I use all of this or because I'm just older, but rosacea. If anybody ever gets those pink blotchy spots right here as an adult, it's called adult acne or rosacea. This Rosatrol normalizes your skin and restores that creamy color and gets rid of those red blotchy rosacea blotches. You can take some medicine by mouth, but this is excellent, excellent. It does good work on rosacea. Oh, this product is a little wonder. One of our patients called it magic in a bottle. It is an exfoliating polish, and it does just that. It really polishes your skin. After I cleanse at night in the bathtub, not every night because it's, again, really harsh, I will take some, dip a little bit of, bath water and just scrub the beads all over my face. It is like a little mini meditation, just feeling the beads. It's like enjoying the moment because you can feel the beads and it has a very fresh smell and you can just feel it doing work on your skin. So this is a treat. I think it's probably our most popular product in the office. People seem to love it. I love it. I don't overuse it because I don't want to irritate my skin a whole lot, but again, sometimes I just like a gentle exfoliating cleanser to get all the pores clean and all the sediment out of my skin for the day. So that's that. That is a wonder. It's awesome. So this is a little thing. I'm not even sure. We might even be out of this. The label's peeled off of mine, but it is maybe my favorite product in the office. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It was self-formulated. They made their own formula. It's a lip balm. And it tingles, and it actually has a little plumping action when you use it. So I love it. I got very addicted to the way it just tingled on my lips. So I like that, and I hope they continue it, but I don't know. We'll see. I haven't had any new for a while. This little guy is what it looks like, a vitamin. It's over-the-counter vitamin. So, free radical damage. It's everywhere. Taking a vitamin, get your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your vitamin A. You get, your day supply in this. And I just take a regular over-the-counter multivitamin every day. It's got iron in it for women. In med school, that was one thing that I do remember. Taking a lot of extra vitamins that you don't need is just going to get excreted out in your urine. So there's really not a point in it unless you're deficient in something and you've tested deficient in taking extra vitamins. But a multivitamin a day is the way to go, and it's highly recommended, routinely recommended by general practitioners, family practitioners everywhere. So I don't think I've forgotten everything. Oh yes, I have. So I do all that at night, and then I sleep, and that's when my skin does its work and uses this product in my dermis to turn over my collagen and hopefully rejuvenate my elastin. But in the morning, of course, I use sunscreen every day. These two little guys are tinted, which is nice because then, if you're not a heavy makeup user for various reasons, like me, I'm not very skilled at applying it, so for one reason I don't use it because of that. But if you just want a little bit of skin tone evening, and then sunscreen, and you've got it together. So I love using tinted sunscreen. Some days I just use plain sunscreen, but no matter what, every day use, please, sunscreen. Very, very important. The most important thing for your skin is sunscreen. So that's my skincare regimen. Sounds more complicated than it is, and a medical grade product might seem more expensive than an over-the-counter, but at some of the higher end department stores or skincare stores, some products can run as much or more as these guys. These two, for instance, I just happen to know what their cost is. They run around $200 a piece, but some of the skincare products in cosmetic stores run about that or more, and a lot of times I've tried some of the over-the-counter things, and I've actually been very sensitive and broken out. So that was one thing. One of the medical companies made an over-the-counter product, and they asked me to try it, and I did, and I got extremely broken out, and I was like, I'm sorry. But the other thing is, I just would worry that it's not being delivered into your dermis. It's not getting in there. So especially if it's a very inexpensive cream that says it has a good active ingredient, it's probably not working for you as best it could. So everybody has a budget. Stay within yours. If you want to buy one product, use it for 6 months. That's probably better than buying zero. If you want to buy over the counter, buy over the counter by all means. It might work for you, and that's great if so. But I wanted to share with you what I do, and that's what I do. So thank you for watching. If you have questions, comment and I will answer them. If you want to call the office, we have the best esthetician in the state, and she will do a complimentary skin consult. The aesthetics is more about the skin, and she knows a ton about the skin. She is an artist and a scientist and knows a lot about the skin. I have learned much of what I know through her. So yeah, comment, call, come see us, ask any questions possible. So thank you for watching. Happy skin caring.